to the sea for a getaway. Car top down and we're driving just to feel young, moving away.
Hai dan Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Afiq bin Muhammad Suhaimi. My ID number is MDB2402028. Today we are in Korea and we all will discussing about price elasticity of demand. Firstly, the meaning of price elasticity of demand is measures the degree of responsiveness of the quantity demand for a particular good with respect to the change in price. In our case, the hotel accommodation price increased by 12% and quantity demand decreased by 4%. The question is, calculate the price elasticity of demand for hotel accommodation and is the demand elastic or inelastic? So, let's calculate the price elasticity of demand using this formula. Price elasticity of demand equal to percentage change in quantity demand of goods, which is 4%. We write as negative 0.5. It is negative because the quantity demanded is decreased divided by percentage change in price of goods, which is 12%. Written as 0.12, it is positive value because the price is increased. After we apply the values in formula, we got the final answer is negative 0.33. An elasticity of negative 0.33 indicates that for every 1% increase in the price, the quantity decreased by 0.33%. This absolute value of 0.33 is less than 1. It is mean the demand for hotel accommodation is inelastic. Inelastic demand means the consumers are not very responsive to the price change. We can say that even though the price has increased, the decrease in quantity demand is proportionally smaller. Next, let's move to question 1b. Change in household income can significantly influence the price elasticity of demand for tourism services. The first one is higher household income. Higher household income may put option for premium services, which tend to have inelastic demand. The example is luxury resorts, business class flights, and the second one is lower household income. People may postpone, reduce, or cancel travel plans in response to price increase. Budget conscious travelers may switch to cheaper alternatives, such as domestic travel instead of international, budget airlines instead of premium flights. The third one is economic cycles and tourism demand. During recession, falling incomes make demand more elastic, leading to significant drops in travel spending. Overall, the economic cycle plays a key role in shaping tourism demand, with strong expansions boosting inelasticity and resistance making demand highly elastic, leading to significant shifts in consumer behavior and industry revenue. That's all from me.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Faris Izwan bin Muhammad Zamni and my ID number is MDB2402038. Let's look at question 2, which asks us to calculate the income elasticity of demand for imported car. The question states that an 8% increase in household income meanwhile result in 12% increase in demand for luxury goods, such as imported car. We use the formula for income elasticity of demand. So, the formula is percentage change in quantity demanded of good divide percentage change in consumer income. So, the formula will be 12% divide 8%. So, the answer is 1.5. Refer to the graph. An increase in income from Y1 to Y2 leads to an increase in quantity demanded from Q1 to Q2, but the increase in the quantity demanded is more than the increase in income. Since the income elasticity of demand is greater than 1, we can conclude that the demand for imported car is income elastic. This means they are classified as luxury goods. For luxury goods, income elasticity of demand greater than what indicates that as income increase, demand for this good increase at a proportionally greater rate. Now, let's discuss part B in what manner might alteration in income level influence the demand for goods. Firstly, higher salaries for civil servants and increased minimum wages will lead to more disposable income for individuals. This increase allow for higher spending on goods and service, particularly normal and luxury goods. Secondly, the impact on domestic demand as wages increase, we expect a rise in domestic consumption. This will boost demand across various sectors, including retail, entertainment, and manufacturing, as people have more income to spend. Finally, looking at trade and export, domestic income growth could mitigate the effect of global economic volatility. For instance, while export markets may face uncertainties, higher domestic demand can reduce the economic reliance on international trade and help cushion the effect of external shock.
Hi, my name is Adam Nohazid bin Muhammad Noor, MDB 2402003. Today, we are exploring the concept of price elasticity of supply. Ever wonder how much the quantity supply changes when the price of a product changes? Let's find out. Price elasticity of supply, or PES, measures how responsive the quantity supply is to a change in price. Here's the formula. PES equals to the percentage change in quantity supply divided by the percentage change in price. Now, let's look at electronic goods. The graph here shows the relationship between price and quantity supply. The upward sloping line represents the supply curve. Let's assume the price of electronics increases by 12%, but the quantity supply only increased by 5%. Using the formula, we divide 5% by 12%. That gives us a PES of 0.42. Since the PES is less than 1, the supply curve is inelastic. This means the suppliers didn't increase production much, even with a price increase. Inelastic supply can happen due to factors like limited production capacity or supply chain challenges. Now let's dive into a real-world example, Malaysia's manufacturing sector. Why does it often has inelastic supply? Let's look at two key factors. First, global uncertainties. Malaysia's manufacturing sector is heavily connected to international markets. Changes in global demand trade, restrictions, or political tensions can disrupt production. For example, if demand for electronics suddenly drop in export markets, manufacturers can quickly switch to making something else. Adjusting takes time and resources, so supply remains inelastic in the short term. Second, supply constraints. Even if manufacturers want to increase production, they face obstacles. Access to raw materials might be limited due to supply chain issues or reliance on imports. Skilled labor shortage and infrastructure problems like unreliable energy or transportation can also slow down production. For instance, if the price of electronic goods like smartphones or laptop rises, Malaysian manufacturers might want to produce more to meet demand. However, they could struggle with supply chain issues such as shortages of semiconductor chips or essential components. Additionally, expanding production might require more skilled workers and advanced machinery, which takes time to acquire. In short, Malaysia's manufacturing sector faces two main challenges: global uncertainties and supply constraints. These make it hard to quickly adjust production in response to price changes. Understanding these challenges is vital for policymakers. By addressing supply issues and reducing reliance on global markets, Malaysia can build a more resilient and responsive manufacturing sector.